another video review. And this time we're going to be taking an early look at the Transformers Generation Deluxe Class Thunderwing. And if you guys don't know the character of Thunderwing, he's actually a really cool character. In the original telling of this figure, he was what's called a Mega Pretender. Now, some of you might not even know what a Pretender is. A Pretender was a little tiny Transformer that actually had a big outer shell, most likely in a humanoid form. A Mega Pretender had that same exact thing, except the shell could actually transform. The original Pretender shells didn't. Now, Thunderwing got most of his credibility and fame in comic book form, where he was massively powerful. Had huge power, but he also had a very calming nature to him. And it was a very delicate balance between the two, because he would be very calm one minute and then snap and be full of rage the next. And with as much power and firepower that he had, that was a dangerous combination. He's one of the only Decepticons that actually had a calling to the creation matrix, to the matrix itself. He believed one day he would possess it. Now, the matrix usually only calls towards Autobots, but this Decepticon actually got that same calling. It was always interesting to see how it played out, but this is a fantastic representation of how he looked. Obviously, it's not a Pretender anymore, but the toy itself is really quite impressive. It's simple. You flip it around on the bottom, and there are some problems. Noticeably, you see his arms, right, just kind of hanging out to the side. But from the side here and then from the top, it hides fairly well. Even actually, when you're like this, it hides fairly well. You can see him, and you could probably actually turn the fists. Let me actually do that. And that can actually hide it even a little bit more. So it looks pretty nice. It does have landing gear, so I'm going to retract those just because we're going to transform the guy. Has detachable missiles, which just peg right in there. But the actual missile pod itself is really nice looking. I really like the detail on it. And you fire it. Pew! And even the missile has some nice molded detail on there. I don't know if you can see that, but some nice spikes there on that. Set that off to the side. Put that right back in his wing. Very nice looking. I actually did not think I was going to like this. From the pictures I saw, everything that I saw, I just didn't think I was going to like it. But this guy has really grown on me. It's a very simple transformation, and it's already starting to do it. All you need to do, take these wings and just fold these out, just like so. Kind of detach the feet here, just kind of push down on this section, and that will loosen this up. Fold these bits down. Now these are posable, so you can put these any which way you want. I've seen some people actually do it where it's like this. Put that back where it kind of looks like that, which that kind of looks cool too, but I like this look. It gives it more of a F-22 Raptor look, I guess. And I do enjoy that, which is a little modified up there, but so we're gonna put that back, fold all these things back out, fold that down, kind of rotate that back. Now this is actually where I was really impressed with the transformation. Some people thought that these just pull out. They actually don't. You have to lift this section right here, and then the legs actually swivel out. I don't know if I can do it. Actually will rotate all the way out. You kind of gotta grab up there, and then you can push that back down. Put that back, and now you have his legs fully extended. I thought that was fantastic. Really ingenious. Kind of position these any way you want. Rotate the fists. Take this back section here, and this will accordion back and down like so. Come down to his feet. And now people have complained about the feet, how he's got Jetfire feet, but these feet are actually better than Jetfire's feet. And then this section right here will rotate down, revealing his head. And here you have Thunderwing in his robot mode. Now the first thing that I thought of when obviously he looks very Thunderwing-ish, very much like very much like the comic book representation of him. But he also very much reminded me of the Beast Wars Skybite figure. I mean, if you look at the head, it really looks like him. Even to the point where, the crest on the head and everything very much resemble Skybite's head itself, which was kind of weird for me. Articulation-wise, his head rotates from left to right. It's not really, it's kind of on a ball joint, but you can't really do anything with it. It's kind of stuck. And you can position these down, like so. The arms will both move in and out. They rotate up, bend at the elbow, rotates at the wrist. Nothing at the waist. Upper thigh, the knees only bend back and forth. They don't actually rotate, which is kind of weird. Most Transformers now, they have a rotation there at the knee. And then the feet, they do pivot and they move in and out. So you can actually, like I said, he does stand better than the Jetfire figure. So the feet aren't all that bad at all. Now you can leave the missile pods here on the back, or you can remove them. and he will hold them thusly. And I just really like the way this guy looks. It's very simple, and it's very nice. I'm amazed. And you can position these down, obviously. I mean, I kind of like having them flared out, but that makes it more look like a cape type of a thing. But an overall very nice looking figure. He does kind of have a backpack, but a lot of people were worried about this being as bad as Silverbolt, and this is way better than the Silverbolt figure. Way better. The transformation is not just a jet on the back. I really don't feel that way with this figure at all. So, get out of there, gun. What are you thinking? Put that right back there. But I mean, I like keeping his guns on there just because, again, it gives more of a flared out look to his wings, which just looks really flippin' cool. I like the guy. Now, to transform him, he again is very simple. Kind of just straighten out the arms, fold these little bits back up, fold that all up like so. Take this little section, lift this, bring it up, cover up the head. Take this bit here, you kind of have to fold that back, and then fold that down, and that'll clip into place. Position the wings, and then again, if you want to, rotate the wrists, and again, that kind of helps hide them. Hide the fact that these are arms, and I do kind of actually like that. Fold up this little section here, rotate that up. Mine's kind of stiff, which is a good thing. Fold that in, fold it down, and then when you bring this down, you kind of need to bring the knee bits, these big giant knee panels, bring them on the outside of it and leave it like so. And then there's little tabs right here and then little holes on the back that when you fold this back down, those will tab into place and lock everything nice and tight and make everything blend in nicely there. Fold the feet down, fold these up into whatever configuration you desire, put the wings back in like so, kind of straighten all this, and there you have Thunderwing back in his jet mode. He's got his landing gear, so I'll pull those out. There, and there. And just an overall very nice looking figure. I was honestly very surprised when I first saw pictures. I didn't think I was going to like this thing at all. It literally did look like it was, I mean, when you look in the back here, it literally did kind of look like it was just Silverbolt with a robot with the jet on the back. But it's a much more intricate transformation, you know, with the hiding of the head, the opening here, and then the legs folding up in, as opposed to just straight up pulling them out. That was really nice and gives this a whole much different look and feel. And I love this figure. I think it's fantastic. So there you guys have an early look at the Transformers Generations Thunderwing. Until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.